One of the best quotes I've heard in my career was from a lady called Grace Hopper. She was Rear Admiral Grace Hopper. She's a very interesting lady because she was very interested in working with computers in the early days of computing. And she was the first woman to be able to get computers to read English language. In fact, when she proposed the idea first, all her bosses said to her is that you're crazy. Computers don't understand English. But she made it work, and she introduced programming in English so that today most computer programs across the globe operate that way because of this lady. But one of her comments, which I always really appreciated, she said, "One accurate measurement is worth 1,000 expert opinions." And that really resonates with me, particularly when I look back in my career. I've been to many meetings in many airports and many airlines, many handling agents, and this keeps coming back to me. The amount of people that I've met who say, well, in my opinion, this is what we should do, when the reality is there's no hard facts behind it to support what they're saying. I remember a particular project I was working on at an airport. I was called in quite late to this project, where they wanted to get rid of the red caps, who are the people who manage the aircraft turnarounds. When I heard about this, I said, this is a crazy idea. It's not going to work. And all the people in the room said, no, we've done the figures and we can work it out and we can save millions of dollars by doing this, and we'll get the junior staff to manage the task. So I said to the people in the room, how many of you have worked at an airport? And they all looked at each other and they said, well, we've been to airports. I said, no, how many of you have worked at airports? And they said, well, no, we haven't worked at airports, but we know how we can save money. So I didn't get on well with them in that particular project, and I stepped out of it because I really was very worried about it. Anyway, they went ahead with the project. It was a total disaster. Within the first month of doing this, they ended up where they damaged 3 airplanes, and that's a financial expense that no handling agent wants. And at the end of it, they had to scrub the whole project, bring back the red caps, and start all over again. Because the people in that room had opinions, but they had no facts to back it up. So product and service audit will give you all the facts to prove that when you make a suggestion or you make recommendations, that you have all the information that you need, and it's not an opinion. Another great statement I've always enjoyed is one from Peter Drucker. Peter Drucker is one of the most famous management gurus. And what he said is, if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. And that is so true. And that's why when you look at product and service auditing, you're measuring what's being done so that you can improve what's been done. And as we go through this program, you'll begin to see how all these pieces fit together to help at the end of the day to make you an effective product and service auditor, or to help you manage a team of auditors so you can help your organization be a better organization. And who doesn't want that? So what type of audit is this? Well, there's 4 elements to audits. It can be a process audit, it can be an observation audit, it can be a product audit, or it can be a service audit. So what's the difference? Well, a process audit could be somebody using a self-check-in machine. How easy is it for them to understand the information that's going through the machine? An observation audit could be standing in a queue and watching what goes on and listening to what's being said by the customers. A product audit could be checking out a specific element of the product. It could be a seat on board an aircraft. It could be a meal that's served. It could be beverages that are served. All of this comes under product. And the last element is service. When I deal with somebody from the organization, how are they? Are they friendly? Are they helpful? Are they giving me information? Or are they saying nothing? So those are the 4 elements of audit types.